Hey everybody, welcome back to Plugin Tut. As always, I'm your host Matt, and this is your home for handcrafted WordPress plugin tutorials. And today we're going to do a crash course on creating a membership website. I've done a bunch of videos on this before, but I've never really started from the real start from scratch approach. The balance to this is there's a lot of stuff, and I'm going to go kind of fast because I know a lot of people don't like lingering around on theoretical topics, but I also won't be going step by step for every nook and cranny of the plugins that I use. I'm going to give you some detail in some areas and sort of skip over others just because they become a much more lingering process that you can probably figure out on your own a little bit easier. But today I'm going to talk about starting this membership website from scratch and thinking about first step. Number one is, what is the offer that you have for your membership website? So there's a couple thoughts out there in the internet marketing world. So again, if you are seeing Facebook ad after Facebook ad about, make $50,000 a week using selling ebooks or doing webinars or selling these courses, there's maybe an iota of good information in those sort of sales tactics. Those are people that are out there selling these things, teaching people how to sell teaching, right? Teaching people how to do membership, right? Creating a membership site about creating membership sites, right? It's like this whole sort of warped reality that a lot of people put out there. Some of them are very successful because they're great at sales and they're great at marketing. But today I want to focus on what is sort of lacking, and that's the putting that marketing and that sales hype into action. A lot of folks who do this stuff do it for affiliate links for other, very poorly coded pieces of software, or they don't show you how to use it. Now, warning, some of the stuff that I recommend today, yes, I'm an affiliate of, but I trust it. Some of them are my own products, so I trust obviously my own products. But I'll give you alternatives along the way if there are, other things that that you might see fit better. But anyway, thinking about who you are selling this membership site to, right? So one of the things is people who want to start a membership site, they want to sell an ebook, they want to sell a monthly recurring membership. They're afraid to do it, one, because they don't know where to start, and two, they say, well, there's so many other people out there doing this thing, creating the kind of content that I want to create. I'll never make a living doing that. They're already doing it really well. Well, you can use that as your base to say, well, look how successful they are. Look what kind of material they put out. And a lot of membership sites and e-learning is sold because of the personality. It's, I would say that it's still very important to have the right content, but a lot of people get attached to the way the person reaches out to them or connects with them, the way they teach, the way the content is presented, the age, the gender of the person selling the content, right? A lot of this stuff really falls down into the demographic that you fit in personally, because a lot of membership sites and digital product sites are done by solopreneurs. They're not big brands. They're not big teams unless you're like a Treehouse or a LinkedIn, that kind of thing. So really understanding who your customer is and who you want to fit in well with, and then speaking their language, okay? So the Skool Rocks, that's the name that I remember it as. So the Skool Rocks, and I'm going to kind of just jump into a few different products as, I don't have a presentation or anything like that for this stuff. So I'm just going to give you some of the things that I've used over my career. Jose Caballero created this. This is an e-learning / membership / digital product for, let's see, the yearly futurist membership is $750. The agency in a box toolkit right here, $189. This is the cream of the crop for learning how to break down your perfect customer, getting to write stories about them, getting to write call to actions that really invigorate them to purchase from you a product, an e-learning course. This is where I learned a lot, and I paid a lot more for this. And I don't even think he has an affiliate program for this. I just think this content is really good. And I know a lot of you out there are trying to do everything for free with this stuff. It's funny, right before I hit record on this, I received an email from somebody who's looking to buy one of my themes, and they said, hey, I want to build a site like Dollar Shave Club where people come, they buy product monthly from me on a recurring basis, and I send them product. Is there a plugin or an app that I can just throw in to do that? No. Look, you got to spend some money somewhere. Some of the plugins and themes that I showed today are paid, but for good reason, because it's ultra high quality code. There's a team behind it to support you. You know they're going to keep sending out updates every month. And for the school anyway, for $1.89, you learn a ton. And it's supported by Jose Caballero, which I think is a phenomenal, underrated internet marketing type guy, but it's very much more from the design. He comes much more from the design perspective. So it's not in your face salesy. It's about creating quality experiences. So when it comes to starting your membership site, ground zero is understanding that customer, understanding who they are, what they want. And the Agency in a Box toolkit shows you how to create these stories and present content in a great way. And I also have another video which I'll link up here. Hopefully I remember to do that. I'll link that up right here. And that's me and one of my friends, Angie, going through this process. It's a long process, a couple hours, right? But you can really see how you can break down the sales path. And this is the part where a lot of internet marketers sell to you, is this process right here. Defining that message, defining the product, but they don't show you how to implement it on the site. So implementing this message on the site as we move forward here, again, if I had slides, we'd be going into sort of part 2 of this. Implementing that messaging, implementing who you're selling to, displaying the product, all that stuff. The base of it is going to be on the WordPress theme that you pick. Now, obviously, if you're here on youtube.com/plugintut, you're using a WordPress website. It's the best platform to create your membership, school, home base, e-commerce store, whatever you want to call it, pro membership. WordPress is the best way to go. Today, I'm going to be demonstrating the theme that my company creates, that I create. It's called Baton. And Baton is free in WordPress.org, so we can go to it right here, WordPress.org/theme/Baton. And you can download that here. And you can see that the concept behind Baton is to present, oops, I didn't want to go to my actual page. I want to go to the preview. You can see that the idea behind Baton is to display content in a modern, large, bold fashion. So if your brand or brand assets don't align with this, that's fine. You might use a theme like Divi, which I'll link up here as well, which I've done a demonstration on. You might use Beaver Builder theme. I'm actually going to show you how to use Beaver Builder in this today. But the idea is take some time to decide which theme you want to use. Look through some of my reviews, look through WordPress.org, and pick one that really meets the requirements. But just looking at how Baton lays out, it's very traditional, it's very modern, right? You'll get your logo up here, your company name, whatever, and your navigation. Nice and clean, very actionable, it's right there. And then the most important part is getting that message out right in what we call the hero area, that call to action that either says, buy my course, learn more about me, sign up to my email list, download the free ebook, and you're getting that message across first and foremost above the fold right when somebody gets to the website, even though I really don't like the above the fold connotation, but we'll use it for now. And then a link that makes that action, that creates that action that's clickable and so on. And then other elements that allow you to highlight your features, your benefits, other call to action areas. That's what Baton is really built for, and that's what we're going to demonstrate today. So I'm going to use an example, my brother's website, in fact. So if you're actually into trading, either on the stock market, day trading, that kind of thing, my brother runs a membership site called thetradeRisk.com, and that is actually built with Baton. So you can see all those elements that I just mentioned. Clear branding up top, clear navigation. You can find everything that he has: blog, trading tips, trade alerts, that kind of thing. The about page. The about page is very important. We'll talk about that in a little while. But the call to action right here, we help traders make money in the stock market. Like, what is it that you're gonna do? So many people just throw up the feature of what the what their particular product does. So it's like, 7 free tips to freelancing or something like that. 10 ways I started my WordPress digital agency. That isn't the result of what happens when you come and either take a course or download a product. I like to say that you need to shift your call to action to what that end result is. What is the true outcome that the customer or user will experience after they sign up for your membership, right? So, again, if you're just starting out and you really don't know what that result is yet, yeah, maybe you can say, download my 10 top ways to start a WordPress agency PDF. Maybe that'll work. But think about the internet marketing industry today. We have that so much already, the listicles and the top 10 things already. We're all sort of just getting burnt out from that. So stick with the result. And then the theme is going to allow you to create these call to action. So let's just dive right in and just do that. And again, we're going to go fast. I know I've been talking a lot of theoretical stuff right now, but it's very important that you get a solid understanding on how to do this. Now, again, I'm using the Baton theme. I am using the Pro theme. There will be some features here that we see that won't be in the free theme. But again, if $59 is worth it to you to run your business and have the support from my company behind you, $59 is short change to have a team like my team supporting you if you have questions and the features and the updates that we put out. First thing that we're going to do is come to the home page, and we're going to go to the widget section. We're going to go to the front page, and we're going to add a widget. And we're going to drop in a note widget. The note widget allows you to create those call to actions and then build out the rest of the home page. So I'm going to just drop in that hero number 1. I actually don't know if I have any photos up on this staging site right now. I guess I should have checked that before. So I'm not going to drop a photo in the background right now. So I'm just going to take a look at his, right? So it says, we help traders make money in the stock market. I'll say, we help traders make money in the stock market. Now, this particular theme, again, I'm going to shift gears just a little bit, talking tech, talking, marketing, that kind of thing. As you can see here, I'm typing right in the live editor of the WordPress customizer. I have other videos on this channel that cover Beaver Builder and Divi, and they are big, in-depth, feature-packed page builders. You can bring layouts in, you can change dimensions, you can do all that stuff. I like Baton because I can stay focused on the design that Baton gives us, right? So if you don't like this modern, fresh layout, then check out the Divi videos, check out the Beaver Builder videos on using some of their layouts. And the trade-off is look, I can't drag and drop and change these dimensions. I can actually highlight the text and change the font sizes of this text, and I can give it different formats and that kind of thing. But I can't squeeze the dimensions down. I can't, do these crazy sort of transitions and fade-ins and fade-outs. Divis, the Beaver Builders, they'll do that for you. But when I'm building these marketing sites for folks, I just want a tool that gets the job done. And this theme does it for me. And again, I know I'm biased because I built it, but that's the reason why we built it. Fun fact, you can actually bring Beaver Builder or Divi into this theme and use Divi and Beaver Builder to build out more complex layouts within pages of this site. This is just some of the off-the-shelf stock stuff that we have in this theme, right? So I get my call to action up there. We help traders make money in the stock market. I'm actually not even going to use a sub headline there because I don't think he's using one here. And I'm just going to link it up. So let's just say, for instance, I'm going to say register now. And I'm going to come back and link this. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm going to do it right now. So I'm going to say register now. So this is up to you and how aggressive you want to get. So first, let me just highlight this. I'm going to link it up. Register, if I can spell right. I believe the page is called register. Yep, register. And I will apply that link. and then I give it a format, and I have 2 button choices in Baton. Again, if you're using a Divi, a Beaver Builder, you can really go nuts on customizing buttons. But again, you can really go nuts customizing buttons, and there's going to be a lot more time spent. Ours is just a couple of buttons to pick from, and that's it. Off you go. So I'm going to hit save and publish. Now, this is, again, shifting gears back to the marketing side of things. You might not want to send them right to your buy now page. Maybe they want to learn a little bit more. So again, in the case of my brother, he gives you 2 options. You can just join the newsletter for free and get all of that actionable advice right for free, or you can check out his trade alert program on his Learn More page, which is a condensed sort of traditional landing page for learning what the membership site is all about. Images, videos, photos, icons, bullet points, testimonials, all of that stuff. Frequently asked questions. What does this mean? Can I cancel? How much does it cost me per year? That kind of thing. How do I reach you if I have questions? What's the price? All of that stuff is on that squeeze page, that landing page, and we're going to work towards getting that. So for now, I'm going to link it right up to my register page because I want to show you a few different things within the membership software. Now, let's talk about the membership software. What am I using for that? I'm going to leave this hero here for now. I'm going to exit that. So you can see we're already on our way to building our membership website. We help traders make money in the market. Boom, I click on register, and now I go to my registration page. For this video, for the purpose of this video, we're using Restrict Content Pro. Restrict Content Pro is a great way to build a membership website. To restrict content to paid members only, or free, as you'll see here. It is not the only option on the market. It is a paid plugin. So if I go over to Restrict Content Pro, it starts off at $49. So for $49, you get 12 of their free add-ons, which we'll take a look at in a moment. And it's $49 for the year. Again, not a whole heck of a lot of money. If you decide to buy my theme and you decide to buy this, you're at $100 to put together a professional membership site. Not a lot of money. But you can see here, I linked that up to my registration page, and I have 2 plans set up. I have free and I have annual. And the annual setup, I actually have a typo here. It's supposed to be 365 days. But you can see that it's set up for $99 for 365. You can make as many membership levels as you want. I have more in-depth tutorials on Restrict Content Pro in this channel, so definitely check those out. But if I go over to the Restrict, back in the WordPress admin dashboard, go over to Restrict, I go over to subscription levels. You can see here are the 2 subscription levels that I set up, free and annual. Free lasts for 30 days. Annual lasts for 365 days, or supposed to be. I'll change that in a second. Pricing $99. Now, the idea behind the free plan, again, shifting gears to marketing, is you might want to have a free plan like a lot of either courses or traditional SaaS businesses have. You have this 30-day free plan. You get them in. You give them content that you want to give for free. How do you do that, Matt? Well, let's take a look at it. And you can see I just simply typed, if you didn't notice that, let me just do that again. So setting up, and again, I'm not going to go into every single detail for all of these. It's the annual plan. The description is whatever you want this description to be. It's for yearly signups. What's the duration? 365 days. I guess I could have said 1 year, so I can do that too. But you can see how easy that is. Like, how long does this duration last? And that duration will tie into when the person gets billed. Okay. What's the price? $99. Is there a sign-up fee? You can add an optional sign-up fee. Maybe it's $10 to get them sign up plus $99 a year. Maybe it's $99 for the first year and then $99 again for recurring years. You could do that too. Status active, inactive. Drip schedule and restrict past content. We're going to get back to this kind of thing. But let's just go ahead and update subscription for now. So the idea here is, hey, let's set up a free plan. Let's set up an annual plan. Maybe your website is an ebook that they can buy for free, or excuse me, they can buy for a price, or there's a membership plan, right? So maybe the ebook's $20 and the membership plan's $99 for the year. That's the working model that we're gonna work off of. Okay. First, let's take a look at tackling the free plan. The idea is let's get people in for 30 days, and they can they can test the content. They can dip their toe in the water and say, "Gee, do I like this or not?" I'm just gonna randomly pick pages here as an example. But what you can do is with Restrict Content Pro is I set that free plan up, and I can go in and I can check off a bunch of pages that will be for free. So if you want to give away your premium content, let's say you have 100 pieces of content, 100 lessons that you've created, and you want to give it all away for free for 30 days because you know that people won't be able to go through all of it in 30 days. Well, you can set it up that way. You can come in and say, all right, so who gets access to this content? Select who should have access to this content. So you can say everyone. So this would be anyone who signs up for a plan, or members of a subscription level, members with an access level, or members with a certain role. We're not going to get into these next two because that gets really detailed, but let's just say members of a subscription level. And then you can say which members of any subscription level, members of any paid subscription level, or members with a specific subscription level. Well, we're going to say specific in this case. And then we're going to say, well, which one's that free one or that annual one? We're going to go with the free one. And we're going to just go ahead and hit update. Again, bunch of options that you can drill down into. I'm not going to go through all of them. This should give you that top level 50,000 foot view of setting up your membership site with some kind of strategy. Whoops. So I'm going to just type in here. This is free content. So you say, well, when I'm giving away content, what am I giving away? I actually have no images in here. So I'm going to have to repeat these images a lot. So you say, what kind of content am I giving away? Like I just did. I said this particular page is set up just for free users. You could set up a dozen pages for your free content, and it's not your good stuff. It's not what people are paying you the $100 a year for, but it gets them into the website. You get an email, you get a subscription signed up, and then what'll happen is you could say, hey, at the end of your free content, at the end of your 30 days, you can then start to say, don't forget to sign up for my $99 a year plan for more of this content. You might be getting the free 101 content, but what about that 201 content, 301, the master class, the platinum level? How do we get to that? Well, that's when you can start telling people, number one, don't forget to sign up for those other plans, or give them a coupon, right, to sign up for 10% off. And if you upgrade now, you can save, $9 on the yearly plan, or $10, whatever, on the yearly plan if you sign up now. Okay. So the idea here is, with Restrict Content Pro, you set up that free plan, you create all of your content you want for free, and then you just go into each page and you say, this is for the free plan, and you set that up. And then people that have access to that can access that through their free account. Sorry for the clanking of the ice. Starting to lose my voice already. So one more time, I'm going to hit update. And what we could do here with this plan, with the drip plugin, is drip out this content for free, right? So here's the next idea with Restrict Content Pro. Again, this presentation would probably be served better if I had slides and then we're popping them up, and maybe I'll do that in the future. So I just said, look, you could have somebody come to the website, they could sign in, and then you could say, here's all of the free content. Here's 12 posts of free content. And you just give them all at once. Or you say, hey, sign up for the free plan, and every day, if you come back to the website, every day, you'll get a new free course. Now, what is the logic behind that? The logic is, you could give somebody 12 free courses. They could come in, they could download everything and copy paste everything in one day, and off they go. And they'll say, well, I don't need this content anymore. I probably won't upgrade to the pro plan because I just downloaded everything. I got it. I'm good to go. versus Restrict Content Pro has, if you have the, the professional plan, the $199 per year, it comes with the 11 Pro add-ons. You can get the drip content add-on, okay? So for $199 a year, you'll get this drip content add-on. And you could say, well, guess what? This content that I have right here, my first piece of my free content, comes out on, let's say that's the first day, okay? You could say, hey, free is the first day. This is the first piece of content they get. But you could go to another post and say, oh, this is my free plan. Guess what? This one doesn't come out until 2 days later. So you could start building out this drip stream of content where, number one, people have to come back to the website to get it, which is super important, okay? You're getting people to come back to the site and engage with the content, see other promotions you have going on, that kind of thing. What you're doing is allowing them to have this opportunity to maybe catch another call to action you have going on, and you're not giving it all to them at once. So they can't chew and screw. They can't just come and get everything and download everything and then run from you. So there's that method of doing it. You go to all of these different free posts and say, let me drip that out. And by the way, you can do that on any plan, so paid or not. You can actually add the schedule. So maybe you have different, maybe this piece of content works. If they're a free member, it doesn't drip out until every week. But if they're a pro member, it comes out every single day, right? So you can set up these different combinations. Going back into the subscription levels of Restrict Content Pro, you can do this from like a one-stop shop place. So let's say I went over to my free plan and I edit that. You could come in and say, okay, what is the first piece they get? They get this one. This one is 0, or I guess none would be the, you'd leave it at that. You say, okay, what's the next one? And you come in, you say post, and then, okay, let's say this one, and it comes out in 1 day, right? So you can set this whole drip stream right from the membership level, right? So that makes it super easy with that drip add-on, okay? So I'm just going to hit update subscription here. So we have that free plan. And let's say that's the anchor. That's the magnet, right? I think that's the word that people use. They use magnet. So the marketers use. That's the magnet to get people to sign up. Shifting gears again, going back to the design, let's go to customize the page. With the Baton theme, hold on. With the Baton theme, you can drop in another note widget. So in the homepage, I'm going to say add widget, note widget. And now I'm going to drop in, we have this one that says pre-formatted features display, okay? So first and foremost, you could say, hey, what we just went through, sign up for our free masterclass. And then we could link this to the register page, so you can use that as your call to action, or you can outline some features. So you could say what you get for free. So you could say, 7-part course, released once a week, detailed content, I'll say 3 hours of video. So these are the features that you start to highlight, and you can put some text in here. Again, I'm not going to do all that stuff. And you can say read more, highlight that, link it up. Again, I'm just going to go to register page for now. But you could have a page that described more in detail the features of the free course. So what I'm alluding to here is what the theme allows you to do is rapidly get these features displayed on the homepage of your website. And by the way, if you don't have 4 features, you can just grab the column, switch it to 3, and our theme will switch it to 3 columns of features, right? Which is very easy and quick. Again, if you're using a Beaver Builder or a Divi, you can do that too, but you're going to be playing around with a lot more options to do that. It's not just going to be a slide a little scale. It's going to be insert a column, remove a column, adjust the padding to make sure that it's aligned very neatly. Again, very powerful, but a little bit more time consuming. With Baton and the widget features that we have, it'll work in a snap, okay? So I'm just going to just clean this up because my OCD is driving me crazy. So we're just going to say, we'll say feature 1 there. I'll say feature 2 and feature 3, okay? Save and publish. So we've created the magnet, and we know that when somebody comes to the membership site, we're going to say, here's our magnet. Sign up for our free masterclass. Here's what you get for free. Boom, boom, boom. And we've displayed that in a nice, neat fashion. Now, let's go back to Restrict Content Pro. Under the settings, you can see that there's a registration page, there's a success page, there's the account page, the profile page. This is where the magic happens, right? When people come to the website, they register, number 1, then they get a welcome page, and then they get dished off to their sort of account page. So let's just take a look at what those pages look like, just so you have an idea of it. So again, I have a lot of testing content here. I just want you to see the pages by default, okay? So when somebody comes to the site and they register, and you've sold them on it, this is the first page that they see once the person is done registering, right? Now, I'm not going to cover payment gateways. I do that in the deeper tutorial, right? So PayPal, Stripe, that's how you accept the money. You need to have PayPal Pro, I believe, to get the recurring payments every year. If it's just a one-off payment, you can use regular PayPal. But if you're looking for recurring, you need PayPal Pro or Stripe, and that will allow you to do the recurring payment gateways. So number 1, they register, you get them in, good. Even on the free plan, good. You got them in. Here's the welcome page. Now what do? On this welcome page, you can put in a welcome video. You can put a video of yourself, a screencast on how to use the website, right? Because for a lot of people, it might be their first time doing a membership thing before. Maybe they've never done it. You could put links to your Facebook, to your social media channels. Again, an audio clip. This is really where you want to engage somebody because they just gave you money or they just gave you the email, and you want to make sure that they feel comfortable, they feel part of the membership, welcome to the community kind of thing. You can also link it directly to their membership page. So naturally, when somebody's logged in, what you're going to want to do is put the membership page into your navigation somewhere, either in the sidebar or in the primary navigation up here. Okay. In this membership page, this is where you get, this is where the person will see their invoice. They'll see, how much they're getting billed. They can upgrade or change their subscription level. So again, if they want to, right now it's free, so they have nothing, there's nothing to cancel, it's free. But if they wanted to upgrade, right, and move into that annual plan, okay, they can just click that and they say, oh, here's that annual plan I know Matt keeps telling me about. Let me just click that and I can register for that annual plan. And you can see right here when I click on the annual, it says total today is $99 and then recurring per year, it's $99 per year, right? So that's the motive to get people to come back when they're on that free plan. They can upgrade. And you have multiple tiers, right? So making sure that your account page is in your navigation is extremely important. It's a good, how would you feel if you couldn't find, if you wanted to cancel Amazon Prime and you can't find out how to do that, it'd probably drive you nuts. The good thing is, again, shifting to the design side of things, our theme has a secondary navigation area, which is great for membership courses and organizing content. So in your master primary area, you're putting, the marketing pages, the product pages, the about pages, that kind of thing. But if you wanted to put in secondary, I'm just going to throw this one in here for now. As a testing menu, I think this is actually a really big menu. I forget. Yeah, that's a short one. So this is a great secondary navigation for putting in these, either your course content, your account pages, your login, log out links, that kind of thing. This secondary navigation really is a great place to do that. And oh, by the way, I don't even know if there's different color schemes you can switch from. So you can go blues, greens, reds. But if you wanted to really go and do it, change it to some other crazy colors, you could do that too. Again, this is a feature that's in Baton Pro, not in the free version. So if you really want to customize your colors, you'd have to have the Pro version. But the free version will be those default color sets that I showed you before. I'm not going to save that because that's quite loud. So that's the idea. You get the person in for free. You get them into their account dashboard. You make sure you take the opportunity to welcome them on that welcome page. And if you're using drip content, you're bringing them back. So hopefully they'll upgrade to a pro plan later on. I hope that makes sense. I'm sure if you're watching this, you'll throw in some comments that I'm either crazy or you're happy that I covered this stuff. Okay. Again, identifying what you want to sell, identifying who you're going to sell it to is going to dictate the price that you sell it at, the content that you create, and the messaging that you put together. And again, I can't recommend the Skool enough, Skool, for this agency in a box toolkit. You can really learn how to decipher that messaging. A couple other points and other features of putting together a membership website. A pricing table. Very common that folks want to have a pricing table because they might be selling a digital product. So coupled with that, Restrict Content Pro is made by the team that makes easy digital downloads. So I have easy digital downloads installed. If I go to the all downloads section, I hit add new. I could say ebook. This is my ebook. I'm going to minimize that for a second. And you can say, what is this? Well, by default, whoops, it's just a regular product. You could say, here's my ebook. You create your ebook. You have a PDF, a .doc, whatever. You upload it here. I'm just going to pick this because I've got nothing else here. And you can just see, one file. You can add multiple files. It's a bundle, that kind of thing. And then you set the price. Okay. So the price is $99, or let's say $20, right? It's an ebook. So it's $20. You know what? Let's say it's $10. You want to get the easy win, so it's $10. You can do variable pricing, but we're not going to get into that here. So you can say, here's my ebook. It's $10. I can add a download image to it so we can see what it looks like. There's a short code here for the purchase, so I'm going to copy that because that's where I'm going with this, and I'm going to hit publish. So again, if you're paying for Restrict Content Pro, it works with Easy Digital Downloads, which is actually free, right? So you don't have to pay for the sort of digital download portion of Restrict Content Pro because Easy Digital Downloads is free. So I've published that. Let's just take a look at it. And you can see right here, again, if this was my ebook, it would show up here, a picture of my ebook, some description, and somebody can buy it right here, $10 purchase. They click that. It brings them to a shop or to the checkout page, or add it to the cart. You can set it up so it brings you to the checkout page. And here's the checkout page. Somebody sees, oh, it's $10, blah. Put in my email, my credit card info, or my PayPal. It's going to give me a little warning because I haven't set that up. And boom, purchase, $10. That's great. But what about if we want to get them into the membership, right? Let's say they buy it and we want to get them into the membership, or vice versa. We want to get the membership people to say, oh, you know what? It's free. It's free for you because you're a member. Let's go over to the restrict section one more time. Subscription levels. The annual plan. So if we set the downloads allowed to 1, now we can go into the download section, all downloads. I can edit the ebook. And when I give it a subscription level, I'm going to say members of any paid subscription level, update. This will make the $10 ebook free because they have one download available to them every year, let's say. So let's just say you only update your ebook every year. Now they will have the ability to they won't have to buy it. They'll just click checkout and it'll bring them to checkout. It'll be $0. And then they can download that ebook for free, which is a great bonus for anybody signing up to your pro plan. So again, back to the homepage, you could make a call to action that says, here's my ebook. So again, I could say customize. This is going to be another feature of Baton. We're running out of time. I wanted to make this as fast as possible with as much information as I possibly could. The note widget, one more time, and I could say this one, which is not the Baton Hero one. I don't want to do that one. Let's do media left, content right. So this is a little widget for Baton that you can identify an image here. So again, if we're using this as my ebook image, you could say, oops, we want on this side, get our ebook for free. You could say members get our $20 ebook for free. And then you could say something like buy the book, sign up for the membership. And then you would just link this, buy the book, ebook, I think is what I called it. Highlight it, ebook, save it, sign up for the membership, link it, register. Boom. Whoops. You get the idea. So select it, highlight it, register. Select it, save and publish. So again, obviously not the best graphic to use here. You'd probably want an ebook, something that represents an ebook. But you can see how easy that is. Again, using Baton, I've built this homepage. Again, not the best set of images and media here, but only 3 little widgets versus having to run a more complex page building plugin on top of that. It allows you to build these pages out much more quicker. Again, you're not going to get the control you're going to get out of a Beaver Builder or a Divi, but you get my point here. You can quickly, rapidly build these marketing sites. So recapping the design process, they come to the site, big clear call to action, register for free, buy my product, learn more about me, make it really powerful action, then give the features or the highlights of your product or service, and then get them with an ebook, and then give them a bit of an option, right? This is just another way to make a little bit more money with membership sites. They can buy the book for $20, and again, Easy Digital Downloads will handle that for you. It'll send them the file. It'll take the $20 from them, or if you want them to be a member, they can get that for free by using EDD and Restrict Content Pro together. You can set those products to be free when they are a member, right? And that's another little bonus. So they can pay $20, or you could say, look, it's only $99 for the entire year, plus you get all of my lessons with it. Why not? Another way to demonstrate this is another plugin that I like to use is Easy Pricing Tables. I'm not going to go deep into this at all, but I'm going to show you real quick. Easy Pricing Tables by Fat Cat Apps. I'm going to show you 2 plugins by him. You can just come here and add new pricing table. And again, there's a pro version of this if you want it, but you can set up 3 columns. It's Easy Pricing Tables. It's darn easy, and you can just link it up. So you could say, what's the name of it? You could say it is the ebook. The price is $20, and you get features. I don't know, 20 pages, 1 video, PDF. You can say buy now, and then drop in that EDD link there. You could say membership course. It's $99 a year. Comes with the book. 12 videos, forum support, that kind of thing. Buy now. And then you could actually feature this one as the one that you want to sell the most of. And then you could say like platinum level. Gold level, it's easier to type. You could say $399 a year, and that comes with one-on-one coaching and everything else. Again, add to cart, blah, blah, blah. Save that. And then actually I should have hit save and preview. So save and preview. And this plugin will create the pricing table right here. Just looks just like this, nice and clean, nice and modern. And you can get the short code and then drop it in on any page. So you can put that on your home page. You could put that on your pricing page. And it just gives you a nice, clean, customizable pricing grid. That looks great with our Baton theme, by the way. But it allows you to customize this and create that pricing grid that you see on so many pages and then link them up directly to your either membership or the Easy Digital Downloads. The Easy Digital Downloads product, okay? One last one. That's the one for pricing. One last one is email pop-ups, getting people onto your email list. Easy Digital Downloads has an add-on for MailChimp so that when somebody signs up, especially for the free version, you want to get them on that email list because that's how you're going to market to them and that's how you're going to get back to them, that kind of thing. So you can use the Easy Digital Downloads MailChimp add-on, or you can use something, I would actually recommend both. You could use a pop-up. And again, made by the same company. It's called OptinMonster. This is free. There's a premium version. The premium version might be like $20 or $30, but this is just you get two basic little pop-ups. You can select the layout, testing here. I'm just going to call it that. And then you can just type in here, or, oh, nope. This is on my local host, so it's not, it's got strict reporting. But I've used this on live sites and you're fine. So if you were to come in here and say the headline, you could say, sign up for our newsletter. And again, that's a poor call to action. You want to have that actionable result in this call to action here. And it just allows you to have that little pop-up. You can say come up from the bottom, come up in the middle, that kind of thing. And it's free. I've got another series on OptinMonster, which is paid. I think the pro version is $200 a year. It's a lot more powerful than this. It has a lot more themes, but you're going to pay more. It's got a lot more customization options, but again, you're going to pay more. I think that OptinMonster for free is super good and super quick. And as your business grows, then you can start to look at either getting their pro version for more features or going, to the big leagues and getting OptinMonster. And that's a perfect alternative there. That's a crash course on setting up your membership site. I hope it's useful to you. Let me know in the comments. I'd like to keep doing these like refresher courses every now and again. So if you like it, let me know. Share it with friends and family. Hit upvote on the YouTube video. I really appreciate it. See everybody next time. Thanks, everybody.